Now, the commitment to get a nation called Biafra is becoming a handful. And of course, lessons have been learned. Things are happening the way it should go. And more reasons are given to put Biafra on the world map. We must keep holding ourselves to that very point where we must get justice for everything that we are doing, for everyone, and every message that we preach. One of the most important things is that no matter how they try to invade, Biafra has remained one of the most important message that we have been spreading for long. A lot is already happening, and the more we continue to put ourselves in a very great way, we must continue in that essence where Biafra must be preached. No other message but Biafra today, Biafra tomorrow. So now, the international relationship coming from Russia, Israel, another able-bodied country, has made five generals to sit down to make some reflections that will definitely affect Biafrans in one way or the other. Yes, to definitely affect Biafra in one way or the other. That is why I must communicate to everybody who needs to be communicated to. It is either Biafra or nothing. It is either Biafra or nothing. And that's one reason we must put ourselves along the line. In whatever way we do it, whichever way we continue. And that's one positive thing that should be spread. Biafra cannot remain the puppets of Western world where they tell us where we stand, where they tell us what to do, and how they tell us how to live our lives. The most important thing is that we must continue to put through and make ourselves more reliable in the face of this victory. One thing is important, that Biafra must rise against any force that wants to bring them down. The upper weeks where we learned that there is a coup in Niger Republic and Nigeria government wants to invade their territory. Yes, there's been a big explanation, of course, and that is why this is now beginning to make sense. Why Russia and Israel relationship with Biafra is beginning to make more sense. Now, listen attentively. We are committed in restoring Biafra, but we can't do it by magic or by miracle. There are processes in which case but we pray that our leaders stay safe, because in war, nobody knows the shepherd. The sheep does not know the shepherd, and the shepherd does not know the sheep. And we pray that we won't start seeing wars, airplane flying here and there and delays in whatever the case may be. But in this big notation and orientation, we must understand that the flying figures which must be dedicated to in a well possible analysis, Biafra has come to stay. Yes, I told you that the international friendship is fetching us billions of weapons. Billions of dollar weapon. Let me put it like that. Billions of dollar weapon, and the Air Force, the private Air Force of Russian president is going to be arriving in Biafran land. That is Air Force One, just like the US Air Force. That is the jet, the aeroplane that is carrying the Russian president. We must understand that this whole thing is becoming more interesting, and Africa must rise up to dictatorship. We must condemn dictatorship. We must condemn evil civilization, democracy that is demonic, that won't favor the Africans. This has really tied us to a grave danger, and we cannot continue to commit ourselves into that circle where people use us as their willing tool. This is the point where we must fight back and defend our land. Biafra Gabia, Biafra Gadi, Biafra Gachi. It's just two-way things. And this communication have gotten to that very point where we should learn to be better. And we should put ourselves in that very circle where things must be done well. It's only a question of time. Things must be done well. And that's how it is. That's how it is. And why do people come in and try to destroy the affairs of Biafran restoration? Why are they angry? Why are they committed in destroying our affairs? These are questions that we must ask. These are questions that we must answer. Adigo Kogo Suedo, and Adigo Suedo.